Hello, chaos. You bring chaos with your big high. Oh hey. Chaotic cheese. Nothing wrong with good some cheese. Healings.
Never should have come here.
You can see there was somebody napping there. There seems to be an exit. Okay, so that's not the way. This seems to be gonna come back that way. Okay, now we're gonna end up outside and we have to go in again, I guess.
What was that?
There's one down. I think I didn't go up here. Perhaps all over the place. we get to learn here then? Run dismay. First is fear and then they run. And another one of these. Key for the place. There's something there. Jump. So, where do we need to go here? Is it that one over there? Or it shows in the distance? Not that one, that's the one we were. Was in the waterfall. Sneaky. So what is we supposed to do here again? Oh yeah.
That's close enough. Who are you?
It's your veil. I got your letter.
Oh, it's you. I'm so glad you're here. Look, I don't know how much time we have left. My brother went down this shaft a few days ago, and I'm worried. I need you to go in after him and bring him back to me alive. It could be dangerous, but if anyone can do it, it's you. Now, are you ready?
Sure.
I knew I could count on you. Now quickly, go!
That's right. Garden City. I just came to think about that game instead. I'll push back when I walk back down. Well, so I don't trust this. What the heck? Okay, so I was all the way there. It's higher up even. Garden City. Somebody's hanging around. It's a good one, right? Citadel. Oops. Nice spell. Hey, big boy. I'm gonna come out to Life wouldn't surprise me. Rats. Adam Palace. Okay. One of those. Oh, come on now, game. It's being this stupid again. You're gonna do the kill animation, but it just freezes up instead for some reason. Oh man! Just a note, huh?
To whoever reads this, I am so sorry you had to find me like this. And worse, that you will share my fate. I have spent a lifetime in this place, going around and around in circles, searching for a way out. But there are only two choices: death, or the door to the house on the lake. I made the mistake of opening that door. I thought I could help them if I found the right one, but whatever I did, it took me right back to that lake house. In the end, all I learned is that some things are worse than death. I urge you to learn from my mistakes. Best to take your own life now, and find out what awaits you beyond that door. I've locked it and hidden the key. I'll guard it with my eternal soul if I have to. But I fear even that will not be enough. For the lake house calls to you. And when it does, you must not listen. Altreus.
Peter Lake escaped from an Altreus ghost in the citadel balcony. Need to go up there and get the key. Doo-doo-doo.
In your shoes once, a lifetime ago. I remember the way the lake house calls to you.
Skooma!
I thought to myself, do I want to die in here alone? Or do I want to open that door? It seems like a simple choice, and yet, in the end, death was the better option all along.
Yeah, no, you tend to lurk around you, that's fine. And hello. How you doing? Dear if I recorded correctly, I've asked you several times not to repair the cracked wallpaper in my bathroom, yet it continues to leak. Not repaired properly soon, I'm concerned the whole wall will collapse. Fix it immediately. Yeah, videos, please advise this week on the progress of the efforts to dismantle the dwarven bust. It's an issue of the utmost importance to me personally. Your efforts will be rewarded. Sincerely, Charles Metellus. I'm just melting away in this damn heat wave that we have. Well, hopefully it's over tomorrow. Well, for a while. Otherwise, I'm okay. Tired. Also, I couldn't sleep that well last night because of it being too warm. Dearest Braywin, I know this letter will never reach, but I want to write to you anyway. One of my neighbors here said it might help me get closure, whatever that means. I wish I could tell you how sorry I am about what happened. You must be wondering why I just disappeared one day. I think you know I would never leave you, so by now you probably assumed I'm dead and moved on. I wouldn't blame you if you have. Markarth is a hard place and you will need all the help you can get, and our son will need a father. I just needed to write this down. I love you.
Please understand. I locked the lake house door to stop you from making the same mistake and I made. You ignore my words and come searching for the key.
It's my mistake to make, buddy. Oh, distraction on.
"7 years ago, I discovered this wondrous city uninhabited. Others soon followed, heeding my invitation, and our community grew and prospered under my rule. But as I write this, I am alone once again, for my subjects have been the victims of an unspeakable atrocity. This is why, at the expense of my own life, I must open a portal that will take you into the past, before all this began. Beloved reader, you must go back, investigate what set this atrocity in motion, and prevent it by any means necessary."
something to open it. Flashbang! Oh, god damn. Blinded.
You there? Where did you come from?
He just arrived.
Strange. It looks like you just came out of the Jarl's private lake house.
Got lost.
Yeah, well, just make sure you don't get lost in anyone else's home. Live by our laws here, and we'll all get along just fine.
Your laws?
Don't hurt anyone, don't steal anything. Same as anywhere else. Only the punishment
I don't steal,
here
I
is
just borrow.
much,
Difference.
much worse. The Jarl can tell you more and help you get settled in. Might even have some quarters for you. I can take you to him if you like.
Oh, thanks. I'll make my own way.
Suit yourself. You'll find him at the top of the citadel. He's got the whole floor to himself. And his daughter. And if you have any questions about this place, I talked to Broll the Scholar. He seems to know a lot about a lot of things. See you around.
Welcome, love.
What's your story?
My story? Oh, not much to tell, love. I just work the land, make sure we've got enough food for everyone. Can't afford to run out here, you know? It's hard work. Probably harder than being Jarl, but I don't mind it. Keeps me active as I'm getting on a bit. And I sleep soundly every night.
You don't think the Jarl works hard?
No, love. I don't think he works hard at all. And I'd say the same to his face if I ever saw him. But he's always hiding up there in his citadel, doing... You know what? I'm not even sure what he does. I know he doesn't keep order. We've got the dwarves' law for that. But live and let live, I say. Long as I have a roof over my head and food on my table, and good neighbors like Gulvar, I can't complain.
You know a way out of here?
Oh, come on, love. It's not that bad, is it? You've only just arrived. Why not give the place a chance before you go looking for a way out?
You're right. Never mind.
That's more like it.
We're going now.
I'll be seeing you around, love.
Deputy Scholar. What?
Ah, newcomer. You should head on up to the Citadel. Make yourself known to the Jarl.
So what's your story, buddy?
My story? What a strange question. You presuppose that my life is a simple linear sequence of events which can be summed up in a verbal narrative? Well, that's nonsense, of course. First, most of it was so long ago I barely remember. Second, you would have to assume that the account I give you is biased heavily in my favor, and is therefore quite unreliable. And finally,
come on.
my story is really much less interesting than this mysterious place. Now, do you have any sensible questions, or can I get back to work?
I just want to know what you do and where you're from.
Well, why didn't you say so? I researched Dwarven history and technology, and I'm originally from Kraganmore in Morrowind.
Morrowind, yeah.
Any other questions?
Morrowind is the best, right? What's a big glowing orb above us?
That is the sun under the ground. Or at least that's how it's referred to in the Dwarven text we've managed to translate. I must confess, I haven't the faintest idea of how it works. But it seems to be giving us light and allowing us to grow crops, even under the ground. Of course, if it ever stops glowing, for whatever reason, we'll all be in quite a lot of trouble. But don't concern yourself with such dark thoughts. I'm sure we have nothing to worry about.
What can you tell me about the laws here?
Well, the dwarves who built this city left inscriptions in the citadel, which translate to, "The many shall suffer for the sins of the one." My research leads me to believe that if a single member of our community sins, it'll trigger an event, killing us all. I believe such an event occurred some years ago, which is why Metellus found the city littered with burned corpses. But to this day, there are many questions we simply don't have answers for. How is the dwarves' law still being enforced? How does it work? And we may never know. As long as nobody attacks or steals from anybody else. Until we know more, we all need to be on our best behavior.
So should you just shoot somebody? No. Do you know anything about time travel?
Time travel? You know, as it happens, I do. It was a great obsession of mine for years after my wife passed. I thought if I could go back, I gave up on that idea a long time ago. But recently the Jarl has asked to see my research notes. How strange that you should now take an interest too. Can I ask what the nature of your interest is in this unusual subject?
I've traveled here from the future and I want to go back.
I don't quite know what to say to that. How can I put this charitably? Perhaps you're tired and emotional and need some rest. But I always enjoy discussing my theories with a receptive mind. So I'll humor you. What did you want to ask?
If you travel to the past, how would you return to the present?
For argument's sake, if you found yourself in that position, you'd have only two options. To live out your days in the past, or force a paradox. A paradox, you see, would involve changing the past so as to prevent the events which caused you to travel back in time in the first place. But you'd be taking a big risk by doing that. Who knows what the consequences would be? Some say that whatever you do, it will lead you right back to the future that took you back in time in the first place. An eternal loop, if you will. But me, I believe that creating a paradox should fling you back to your original time, having changed the past for you and everyone else.
How would I create a paradox?
Well, let's say for argument's sake that you really have traveled here from the future. You could create a paradox in a few different ways. Essentially, you could do anything that would remove your means or motivation to return to the past. For example, you came here to achieve some goal. Achieving that goal would mean you will never have been motivated to come here. A paradox. Or, if the thing that allowed you to travel back in time is still here, as a past version of itself, you could simply destroy it, I suppose. That would mean, of course, that you will never have been able to travel back in time. Another paradox. But doing so could have terrible consequences. But if you really are from the future, as unlikely as that is, telling me or anybody else what happens next could have disastrous consequences too. I think it's best if we talk about something else.
Do you know a way out of here?
Now that's an interesting question. I personally don't know any way out, no. However, I have a theory. It's more of a hypothesis, really. My thinking is that if there was a way out of here, the dwarves who built this place must have known about it.
But the dwarves disappeared ages ago.
True, but we can learn all sorts of things about them from what they left behind. Inscriptions, architecture, relics, statues. And while I've discovered many things here, there are some parts of the city I haven't been able to get to. I'm most interested in the palace, above the lake. Unfortunately, it's sealed up tight. Only one man ever managed to enter, and he never came out. That was Narnabas, and we haven't heard from him in years. Strange fellow. I believe he was looking for the secrets of the dwarves too. If you could find a way in there, I'm sure it would tell us a great deal about this place. Who knows what secrets we could uncover?
Okay.
Very well. Come back if you think of any questions about something you discover.
Welcome. We'll talk more once you've spoken with the Jarl.
Your story.
Oh, there's not much to tell. My husband Habik runs the clothing store in town. You should stop by. I'm sure you'll leave looking much better. Not that you don't look good now, I mean, it's just, you know, nice clothes are... Oh, who am I kidding? I'm no good at selling anything. I guess that's why they've got me sweeping the floors day in, day out. Well, that, and we weren't invited to be layabouts in the Jarl's Citadel.
Layabouts?
Did you see anyone working in the Citadel? I'll bet you didn't. They just amuse themselves all day while those of us down here do all the work. And why? Because Habik's a Redguard and I'm a Breton. I bet if we were both Imperial, it'd be a different story. The worst part is we left Solitude to get away from bigoted Nords after our son died. But here the Imperials are even worse.
Can I ask you something?
Of course.
What happened to your son?
Oh. No offense, but I'd rather not talk about it. Too many painful memories. And besides, there are enough sad stories around this place as it is. But if you're interested, you can talk to my husband, Habik, in his shop, Firefly Finery.
Ever thought about challenging the Jarl?
What would we do? Start a rebellion? No way. Not after the dwarves' warning. You know, the many shall suffer for the sins of the one, and all that.
You believe the dwarf's warning?
I'd be a fool not to. If you're not convinced, you should go and talk to Broll in his chambers. He knows more about the dwarves than anyone.
Tell me something else.
All right.
You know a way out of him?
If I did, Habik and I probably wouldn't be here. But Ulrin's wife managed to escape a while back. He doesn't like to talk about it, but you might be able to get him to open up, I suppose.
Okay.
Nice to talk to you. See you soon.
Welcome. Now, I trust you've had your chat with the Jarl.
What's your story?
Me? I'm Vernon, your friendly grocer and all-around nice guy. You want fresh food? You're in the right place. You want... Wait. Did you hear that?
Yeah, what?
Oh, no. Someone just slid another letter under my door. Could you... do me a favor and grab that before anyone else sees it.
Vernon, you're an abomination. Remember the dwarf's law, the many shall suffer for the sins of the one. You may have hidden your sins from the dwarf so far, but they are the least of your worries, your neighbor.
did it say?
Why is someone writing you threatening notes?
Look, I haven't done anything wrong, if that's what you're thinking. It's not as if I'm a vampire or a necromancer or anything. Somebody just has a problem with my preference for male company.
Do you like men?
Nothing gets by you, does it? Sorry, that was mean of me. Yes, I like men. And when you grow up in Windhelm like I did, you expect a bit of hostility. I saw enough friends attacked and driven away by angry Nords to know the cost of not keeping your personal affairs to yourself. So I hid who I was for... what was it? 20 years? Living in the barracks with a dozen other guardsmen, watching what I said and where I looked. But that kind of fear eats away at you slowly, until living isn't any better than the thing you were afraid of. And that's when I came clean. Needless to say, since I'm now living underground on the opposite corner of Skyrim, my openness didn't go well among the Nords of Windhelm. But at least down here, I get to be who I am. Or at least, I thought that was the case. Perhaps I was wrong.
Do you know who's writing these notes?
No, I don't. I keep my personal affairs to myself, and I've never really been interested in any of the men here. Not my type. It wouldn't usually bother me. I have a thick skin, and I can handle myself in a fight better than most. But if these threats keep getting worse, eventually my secret admirer is going to get violent and break the dwarf's laws.
I've been looking into it for you.
What? Really? I didn't expect that, but thanks. It's always a relief to meet someone who's so open-minded. I'm glad you're here.
I'd start by working out who uses red ink or blood on their letters. Come back and let me know what you find.
Any luck working out who my secret admirer is?
What you got for sale?
Foods, potions, all sorts of things.
Let's clear it out. You know a way out of here?
You wouldn't believe how often the new ones ask that question. But I'll tell you the same thing I tell everyone else. There are much worse places to live out your days. You might have a few sleepless nights thinking about the dwarves' law, but once you get used to the fear, knowing that a single slip-up could cost you everything, it's not too bad. Nothing new to me, anyways.
Can you tell me about the dwarves' law?
The many shall suffer for the sins of the one. And that's about all I know. You should go and talk to Brohl in his chambers if you want to know more.
Yep. Toodaloo.
Well, come on back anytime you like.
Okay. Okay. Now we got another quest. Where does that one end up in there? Firefly Finery. Let me get some water for a pack. No crickets. Talk to Habik about his missing ring. Reward. Golden ring belonged to her deceased son. High sentimental value. Reward available for retrieval.
Welcome, newcomer. I trust you've spoken with the Jarl already.
What's your story?
I'm Habik. I live out back with my wife, Miranda. We used to live in solitude, but, we had to leave. Found this place by accident. Like most, the Jarl needed someone to mind the store. So I volunteered. Doesn't make any money, of course. Not enough customers. The Jarl says he likes to keep us busy and out of trouble. But of course, he and all his cronies in the Citadel never seem to lift a finger.
Why did you leave Solitude?
Our son was working at my stables outside the city. He was alone when he had a visit from some Imperial, a cousin of the High King. This Imperial thought he'd just take one of the horses as a tithe. Guess he didn't think a 12-year-old boy was going to stop him. But Limar wouldn't stand for it. And as the thief rode off, my son managed to shoot an arrow into his shoulder. But I wasn't there at the time. I came back from the market to find my son's body, trampled in the dirt. It was... I can't begin to describe it. I was shattered. I went straight to Torig's court and demanded justice. But I guess that word doesn't mean much to an Imperial. Instead, he seized my stables and told me if I ever set foot in Solitude again, my wife and I would end up the same way as Limar. So we left. Wandered Skyrim for a while, and eventually wound up here. I was hoping this place would be better. I was wrong.
If the Jarl is so unfair, why don't you overthrow him?
I wish it was that simple. But with the Dwarves' law, everybody here is terrified of doing anything wrong, in case it gets us all killed. The Dwarves wrote, "The many shall suffer for the sins of the one." But we don't know what they meant by sin. Theft. Violence, probably. But maybe they meant all sorts of things, like dishonesty or disobedience to the Jarl. That's what Metellus would like us to think, anyway. So I could ignore his orders, sure. I could even lead an uprising against him. Gods know most of us are sick of him, but I'd be risking the lives of everyone here. And I just don't want to be responsible for that. So here I am, running my shop. Could be worse.
I remember Dwarves' law is just a ruse to ensure obedience.
Don't be a fool. That sort of dangerous talk could get us all killed. If you don't believe me, go and talk to Broll. Dunmer fellow. Can't miss him.
Already talked to him. Yep, start to hear out. Let's talk about something else then.
All right.
About your missing ring.
Ah, you saw my notice then. What about it?
Would like to help. Any idea where I should start looking?
Thank you. The ring belonged to my son, Limar. He wore it everywhere. He told me it was a gift from a strange wood elf he met in the forest once. It was the only thing I had to remind me of him. But a while ago, I dropped it down the stairs in my shop, and it rolled under a door at the bottom. The trouble is, I've never been able to unlock the door, or work out what's down there. But I'm sure it's possible, because I hear noises down there. So I'll bet that somebody, somewhere in the city, knows a way down there. And who knows what else you'll find once you get in.
Do you know a way out of here?
No, I don't. But I'd wager that if anyone does know a way out, it's the Jarl. But of course, if he told anyone, he'd be ruling over an empty city.
What you got for selling, buddy?
Only the finest clothes in town.
Pretty nice one.
See you again soon, I hope.
Honest trader. Sounds like the most dishonest one then. Nobody here.
Welcome. We'll talk more once you've spoken with the Jarl.
Now let's go and talk to the Jarl so we have that one over with.
You wouldn't want to keep the Jarl waiting, would you?
Yeah, I would. Your story then, buddy.
I'm sorry, what's my story? What in oblivion is your story? How dare you come in here like you own the place and expect me to explain myself to you?
Apologies, I'm CJ Bay and I'm new here.
I don't care who you are, but pay attention. There's a pecking order around here, and I'm at the top of it. After the Jarl, of course. So work hard and do what I tell you, or you'll wish you'd died and gone to oblivion. Got it?
You know, speaking to people like that is going to provoke someone to hit you.
Nonsense. Not even a peasant like you would be stupid enough to do that. Everybody knows it would break the dwarf's law and get us all killed. So I'll speak to you and the other peasants as I see fit, and there's nothing you can do about it. Got it? Now get out of my sight. I'm sick of you.
Excuse me, quick save.
Get away from me, peasant.
Shall suffer for the sins
impossible for one.
Well, I had to. That's that. Much the same. So
Oh, hello there.
hello, what's your story then?
I'm a Breton from Hyrock. I've studied history at the Imperial City, which led me to Skyrim in search of Dwemer ruins. And now I'm here. Some days I just can't believe my luck. Working with Brawl, researching the richest source of Dwemer history and technology I could have imagined. I feel like we're on the brink of some amazing discoveries about the Dwemer. Who knows? Maybe we'll find not all of them have disappeared.
Can you tell me about the history of this place?
I could, but Brawl knows much more than I do. You should be able to find him in his chambers down the city.
Do you need any help with your research?
Now that you mentioned it, I do. I need you to get something for me, and it won't be easy. I've tried everything I can think of, and still nothing. There's a big Nord living down in the city called Rikus. You may have seen him walking around in an immaculate example of Dwarven armor. I need that armor. It's the only one like it, and I believe it to be crucial in unlocking the secret of this place. The trouble is, before I could get a good look at it, that brute Rikas claimed it as his own, and has been wearing it ever since. I've tried everything. Appeals to his better nature, flattery, charm, even threats. It's like negotiating with a brick wall. The only thing I haven't tried is violence. And you know how that would end. But I'm convinced there's a way to get it. There has to be.
Alright, I'll try to get it.
Thank you. If you do manage to get it, you're welcome to keep it. I just need to have a quick look at it, that's all.
Do you know a way out of here?
A way out of here? Are you kidding? Why would I want to get out of here? I can't think of a single place in old Tamriel I'd rather be.
Okay, I'll be going now.
That's fine. I've got a lot of reading to do if I'm going to know half as much as Brawl one day.
The Jarl has asked that we direct all newcomers to his quarters on the top floor.
What's your story, buddy?
My story? It's about a quiet man who preferred to keep to himself, short and sharp.
Okay. No way out of here then?
Yes, I do. Death. Death is the only way out of here.
Okay, see you later.
You do that.
Interesting chap to talk to. Up we go. cooking time. Nobody in.
Got my eye on ya.
Oh, it's your story, buddy.
What? Did you say something to me?
Yes, that's what your story is.
No use talking to me, young'un. Can't hear a word you're saying. Both me ears went years ago. Still got my one good eye, though. All I need. Used to be a vigilant offender till I slipped up. You take it from me. You ever find yourself toe-to-toe with the flame atronach, you make sure you put some distance between you before you kill it. Otherwise, whoosh. Eyes, ears, and hair gone. All at the same time.
Yeah, since they explode when they die. Only one here decided, and do you know a way out of here?
Didn't catch a word. And I'll be honest, being deaf ain't half so bad as you'd think. No one bothering you, asking questions. Still can't hear ya.
I think my father's expecting you. Lucky you.
What's your story then?
Well, as you know, the Jarl is my father. Or, at least, that's what he tells people. What he doesn't tell anyone is that I'm adopted. And the worst part is, I don't even know why he adopted me in the first place. I mean, he doesn't seem to care about me at all. Sometimes I feel more like his prisoner than his daughter. If we weren't trapped in here, I'd run away in a heartbeat.
Your father sounds very controlling.
Oh, he really is. He's always telling everyone what to do. I don't know how everyone puts up with him. Did you know he calls this place his citadel? And he and his friends don't do any work. Everything gets done by the people down in the city. He'll probably try to make you work for him too. But don't just do whatever he says. People around here should really learn to stand up to him.
You know a way out of here?
You know my father would be upset to hear you ask that. I love it. Me, I'm not even allowed out of the citadel. I'm so bored. Father doesn't want me mixing with the common folk. He's all, why don't you read one of the books Gaia brought you? Books? I'm almost 18. I want to have fun, like normal girls my age. Or do anything to take my mind off where I am. I thought about getting one of those awful Nord tattoos. Father would hate that. But then that bitch Asanchi told me about her skooma habit. I don't want to drink it, but if I get some, I just know I could get that junkie to spill her guts about everyone in this place. You got some? Well done. Now, take it down to Asanchi in the kitchen and see if you can squeeze her for information. It'll be hilarious.
Well, I guess we're gonna give somebody some skoomas. much the same here. Hey, we can just kick him off, right? I'm CJ Bale.
It's always exciting to meet a new member of our small community. Now, before I forget, since you're here for good, you'll need some quarters. Here's a key to the last vacant chambers down in the city, between Brawl and Lukey. It's all yours. Now tell me, what brings you to my city?
Actually, you sent me here from the future to save this city. Show notes.
I sent you here? I'm not sure what you mean.
Here's a letter you will write shortly after the city is destroyed.
Well, let's see. This is my handwriting. The victims of an unspeakable atrocity. I will open a portal that will take you into the past. You must go back. This is real, isn't it? I've even toyed with the idea of creating a portal between 2 points in time, with Brawl's help. But that's odd. My letter makes no mention of what caused the disaster. I suppose I was in a hurry. So tell me, what's going to happen to us?
I don't know, but it was dark and there were burnt corpses everywhere.
That's exactly what I saw when I first discovered this place, several years ago. It seems whatever happened then is going to happen again. I think it has something to do with the dwarves' law. This is bad. This is very, very bad.
The dwarves' law?
Yes. You see, the dwarves who built this place left inscriptions. Brawl hasn't been able to fully translate them, but we understand some parts. This warning keeps coming up. The many shall suffer for the sins of the one. We think that breaking the law here will cause some kind of event. The truth is, I've used the dwarves' law to frighten my people into obedience. And it's worked, so far. But someone's about to break that law. Let me think. Your arrival here is exactly what I need. You've helped me a great deal by bringing this note to my attention. I wonder if you could do me another favor.
Well, what do you want from me?
I need you to investigate the city, talk to my people, help them, if it'll win their trust. You can even go through their possessions, if you have to. You must work out who is going to break the dwarves' law. Once you have a name, come back and tell me immediately. As Jarl, I authorize you to go anywhere you need to go, including private homes. But if someone asks you to leave, you should do so immediately.
If I help you, will you get me back to my own time and out of the city?
I can't promise either of those things, but I will certainly do everything within my power to help you once you've helped my people. And of course, if you decide to stay, I would make sure you enjoy a comfortable life here. Now, what do you say? Will you help me?
Sure, I'll help you.
Thank you. Now, you mustn't tell anybody where you're from or what may be about to happen here. People do foolish things when they panic. If it helps you, you're welcome to borrow the book on my desk. It contains the names and addresses of my subjects. Just don't show it to anyone. Goodbye for now, and good luck. I don't need to tell you what will happen if you fail.
Desk? What desk? Where was his daughter was? No. Dear journal, today my father gave me this stupid journal in the hope that I would write down my thoughts and feelings. Now you're reading this, father. I may be young, but I'm not stupid. I know you like to go through my things when you think I'm not looking. You get to keep your secrets, and we both know you like to keep secrets, so I'm keeping mine. Sincerely, moron. I'll test something. Save just in case.
Hello again, my friend. Any word about the matter we discussed?
Yeah, I'm still wondering about the list. Oh, there it is.
Hello again, my friend. Any word about the
Well,
matter
down to
we
the
discussed?
kitchen and get somebody high on skooma. What's here? Sunshine. Maybe. This virus. Oh, there she is. Perfect timing.
I'm a little busy, but what do you need?
It's your story.
Why, you think if you butter me up, I'll start making food for you too? Forget it. My kitchen's for Citadel residents only. Go make your own food.
I just want to talk to you.
Well, fine. My story? I'm the Citadel cook. In this life. Not exactly how I thought my life would end up. But it's better than it was on the surface.
What was your life like on the surface?
That. Seems like a long time ago. I had a very easy life for myself in Markarth. Married to a silver merchant. Maybe it was a little too easy. I was bored. A lot. Started looking for something to do. A friend introduced me to skooma.
It must
It
be
was
arranging.
fun for a while, but you know how it goes. I was a living cliche. Lost my husband, my home, my easy life. Then I found myself doing things I'm not proud of. That's when I realized if I couldn't keep myself away from the skooma, I'd have to keep it away from me. So when I found the entrance to this place, I knew what I had to do. Haven't touched the stuff since. Still get the cravings. Sometimes I'd kill for one last bottle. But no point in thinking about it down here. Right.
Do you know a way out of here?
I got myself trapped in here for a good reason. No way I'm going back up there. So, no, I don't know a way out, and I wouldn't want to know.
Other than skooma.
Is that what I think it is? Can I have it?
I need something from you first.
Whatever you want. I could give you food or information. You find out all sorts of secrets being a chef in a place like this. Will that do?
Okay, tell me a secret about this place.
Well, there's Marius. He's growing plants in his room that can really only be used for making poisons. Not sure what he's up to, but it's nothing good.
Tell me a secret.
Have you met Saphira Indomitus downstairs? Saphira despises that rude bastard. I don't blame her. Not that she'd ever say it to his face.
Okay, tell me a secret, Mom.
There's barely enough food to feed everyone in the city, but the Jarl insists on double rations. I don't see how he could be eating that much.
Anything else?
The Jarl told me to stop saying this, but I think this citadel is haunted. I swear I've heard wailings in the halls at night after everyone is asleep.
Okay, alright, here you go.
Oh, gods. I've missed this. So good. Oh, my God, that's good. A little weak, heavy on the nightshade. Light on the moon sugar, but it feels like home. Thank you. This'll be our little secret, right? Ooh, now, I'd better finish up in the kitchen before the hallucinations really kick in.
Okay, somebody is in a good mood. Okay.
Not here. He can hear us.
What?
Get away from me, peasant. I don't want anyone seeing us together.
That asshole, man. Okay, so maybe he has to go somewhere and talk to him. Hey, Sophia. What the heck are you doing? You praying for the pipe to fall down on his head, or?
Not here. He can hear us.
Oh well. Let's see if there's anybody else over here. Okay, let's get out.
Oh, hello.
What's your story?
My what? My story? Oh,
boy.
Do you want to hear about me? I'm sorry, but...
Been
my
eating too much of
memory
the
is not
shrooms
very
over here,
good.
Dooley?
I only remember some things. I came here with my brother Harrible. He used to look after me, and he said he always would. But then he died. Now nobody looks after me. I'm not very good at remembering things. Sometimes I forget, so I need help. That's why I need some help finding Harrible's treasure.
What are you looking for?
Oh, Harrible said I should only tell someone I trust. Only someone I know. Not you. I don't know you yet. Do I? No, not yet.
Do you know a way out of here?
A way out? Oh, no, I can't leave. I need to find Harrible's treasure first.
Come on, man, okay.
Oh, all right.
What the heck is this stone? Oh, he says slaughter fish. Question is, I do have potion for water breathing. So.
Drowning!
Hey, Maurice.
Just out for an evening stroll. Not a soul stirring. Quiet as the grave.
Wonder why he was standing looking out here then. Yes, there is a key needed for that place. Get in there. Okay, I don't want to go in here yet. Let's check the houses and stuff. Yeah, but that's good to know. So that's where we can go in. Okay. Shoe and Ulrin's house. Let's see what happens here then.
Get out.
I just entered. Hey. Give me. Rude. Why are you awake at 5 a.m. in the morning?
Any luck working out who my secret admirer is?
Not yet.
Come back soon.
Man, they are up early here.
Yes, my friend.
Your story.
My story? Well, my name is Degland, and I'm a merchant, yeah? But people say to me, Degland, they say, Degland, why are you a merchant? They find it surprising because I'm such an honest and trustworthy person. And sometimes you hear about your merchants who are, you know,
oh, yes, that's
dishonest. Well, I say to those people, I'm not like them. My father used to say to me, Degland, you can't be like the others. You be a good boy. And I was, my friend. I was not only just a good boy, I was the best boy. The best boy now and the best merchant with the best prices for you.
Oh, he has that store. But he wasn't there when the honest trade shop. You know a way out of here?
My friend, you're in luck. I actually do, but let's keep it down, eh? Don't want anyone else to hear, do we? But I'll be honest with you, my friend. I'm looking after you. There's a bit of a catch. See, it's only going to work for one person, yeah? I've been keeping it to myself, you know, thinking maybe I'll need it myself one day. But I'm a reasonable guy, yeah? I reckon I could be, what's the word, persuaded? Persuaded to give it away for, say, 1,000 gold coins?
Not that I have any issues of paying it, but I'd like more information first.
My friend, I can tell you it involves magic. Very special and very rare magic. But I shouldn't say any more than that. I need to eat, you know.
Is there some other way I can help you?
Well, I like you, so I'm gonna be honest with you. Business here, it's hard, you know. Really hard. I'm doing it tough, yeah? And if I don't have the coin to pay the Jarl, then I lose my shop. I'm out in the cold. I have no money and no food, yeah? What I'm saying is, I need the money, my friend. That's all I need.
Talk about something else. Talk about something else.
Fair enough. Alright.
We will see about that one. Too much of a scammer thing. Oh, information is a Rikus is a threat. Oh, Vernon, this is your final warning. Let's go and have a little chat with this little fella again, huh? Oh, this might do something, we'll see.
Yes, my friend. Until next time.
Hello there.
Rikus. Letter of demand. In preparation for my inevitable ascension to Jarl, I require a ceremonial suit of armor as glorious as my rule will be. Set across the old dwarven armor, which you have purposely cleaned with a bit of red guard spit polish, will simply not suffice. I require the most glorious armor the city has ever seen. I have become aware that there are some immaculate dwarven gauntlets in the palace, tantalizingly just out of reach on the other side of the bar gate. I require you to obtain them for me. How you go about this is not my concern. I must have those gauntlets. Remind you of the privileged position you find yourself in as a manager of Jarl's clothing and armor stores. Should you fail to acquire these gauntlets, recommend to Jarl that he find a more suitable person for this role. tavern, that's a big tavern for so few people. No, weirder than nothing triggered when I found this person. Brandon's will. I, Brandon of the Vigilance of Stendar, make this will. I leave all my worldly possessions, including my immaculate dwarven boots, to whoever is willing to continue my mission to rid this place of the evil that lies buried beneath the city. May Stendar's blessing protect you, Brandon's first day of last seed. Makes very immune for radiation when worn. A complete set.
You there. Come over here.
What's your story?
My... What? That doesn't matter now. I don't have much time. I just need you to listen to me. The others all think I'm mad.
What do you want to tell me?
Stendar. He plants these images in my head. He shows me secrets. Made me come here.
Did you see?
Something terrifying. Deep in the earth beneath the city. Powerful. And evil. I went down into the tunnels to destroy it. But the energy... it seeps into your bones. Please. Please, you must find a way to get down there. And finish what
Okay. Why doesn't it? I wonder where.
Help! There's a looter coming into the city.
Did you see?
I saw a man come down the shaft, but he was armed and he looked like a looter. If he makes it into the city and starts attacking people, he'll break the dwarves' law, and who knows what will happen. You have to stop him. Everybody, go home and lock your doors.
Now ain't this a surprise?
Oops. See what that said. Warlocks. A sweet child. If Quintus thinks he can hide from his own family, he's an even greater disappointment than I thought. May have eluded his other siblings, but I know you won't let me down as they did. Take some of your playthings and find out where that venomous little spider is hiding. When you find him, sweetly, do what you do best, M.
Is it over? Is it safe?
It's so dead.
Oh, thank the gods. What a relief. We're so lucky that you arrived in time to stop them. I'll be sure to tell everyone what you've done for us. Thank you so much. If there's ever anything my husband Tabik and I can do to help you, just ask.
The looters were looking for an Imperial named Quintus. Know him?
Quintus? No, there's no one by that name here. But if you're looking for an Imperial, I'd check the Citadel.
Probably is that
place is crawling with
douchebag.
Imperials.
Where's that guy with the armor now?
Heard you got to kill those looters. Wish I could have joined you. I haven't been allowed to fight in years.
What's your story then?
Get out of my face, milk drinker.
Your problem.
My problem is that I'm the only one around here whose head isn't buried in the sand. That's my problem.
What do you mean?
I mean, everyone acts like nothing's wrong. But we're one stupid mistake away from being wiped out, like the last lot of people who lived here. Seems like I'm the only one ready for what's coming, whatever that is. And when it hits, it's every man for himself. You've been warned.
What do you think is coming?
I don't know. But did you ever get the feeling these statues are watching us? Like they're waiting for something. I don't like it.
Do you know a way out of here?
If I did, I wouldn't be standing here listening to you.
Very true. So you're the one writing and threatening notes to Vernon.
Yeah? So what? What are you gonna do about it?
going to cast a spell to make you Vernon's pleasure for all.
You're crazy, you know that? Alright, point taken. I mean, not point taken as in, you know, I'm not like that. I'll leave him alone.
That was a
you
funny
stay
one.
away from me too, got it?
Never did. I'm not done with you.
What do you want?
About that shiny dwarven armor you're wearing.
What about it?
Are there any others like it?
Nope. This is the only one like it in the whole city.
I want it.
Oh, well in that case, you still can't have it. Let me be clear. The only way you'll get this armor is if you peel it from my corpse.
I need you to complete the set.
Not my problem.
I'd like to buy it from you.
It's not for sale.
Give it to me or I'll kill you and take it.
Not going to happen, maggot. Because you know, and I know, that the first blow that gets landed is going to get us all killed. You're not that stupid.
You know what? It won't kill me, but it will kill all of you guys. Okay, so we have to figure out a way to get that armor. We can talk to her now then.
We can talk, but be quick. Domitus could be back any second.
What's your story? Why couldn't you... Oh, okay, what's your story?
I'm Saphira. I'm from Markarth, from a part called the Warrens. If you've never gone there, don't. Just don't. About a year ago, I met a guy there. Said he was there for business. Nobody has any business being in the Warrens. But he had coin, and when he saw me, I saw a way out. Long story short, I followed him here. The more I think about it, though, I would have been better off in the Warrens with the beggars and skeevers.
Do you know a way out of here?
Funny, I was gonna ask you the same question.
Why couldn't you talk to me in front of Domitus?
Because he's incredibly nasty when he gets angry, and if he saw us speaking, he'd be furious.
Won't the laws here protect you from him?
If only. Look, whoever dreamt up the Dwarves' Law didn't think it through. Maybe it was meant to protect people, but what it really does is make everybody too afraid to stand up for themselves or challenge people in power. And Domitus knows that. He's next in line as Jarl of this place, so he gets his way by threatening to punish anyone who doesn't do what he wants. He's never physically hit anyone here, but the point is, he doesn't have to. I've seen him make grown men cry. Nords, they don't cry easily. I cry most days. I think about leaving him, but where would I go? He says he'd make sure I wound up living in poverty again, like poor old Dooley.
Is there anything I can do to help?
No, interfering will only make things worse. The only way you can help me is to find a way out of this city, or do something about the Dwarves' Law. I don't know if there's a way out or not, but there are places beneath this city nobody has ever explored. If I were you, I'd start with the tunnels.
Do my best.
Well, I suppose that's all I can ask for.
Yep, we're going.
All right, but we never had this chat, okay?
Yep, let's go inform him about who it was, and then we'll be done with that one.
Any luck working out who my secret admirer is?
Person raising those threatening nose is Rikas.
Rikas? The big crazy Nord who walks around with his weapon drawn? Of all the people that could have been, he's the most terrifying.
Don't worry, he won't be bothering you anymore.
Why? What did you do?
I threatened to make him your pleasure frog. He was terrified.
My friend, that's hilarious. I wish I could have been there to see his face. Thank you so much for helping me out like that.
You're welcome.
Hey, I have something I'd like to give to you. It's not much, considering what you've done for me, but I hope you like it. It's a ring I've been carrying around forever. I think it might have some magical properties. Maybe you can get some use out of it. Come back soon!
Okay. Okay, so we need Rika's armor so we can go down in the tunnels. For some reason we're gonna need it. Hello.
I understand we have you to thank for dispensing with some would-be looters. So, thank you.
Is it going down, right? Yeah.
No, hello there.
Hello, neighbor. Would you like to hear about my research?
Found some immaculate dwarven armor.
Ah, yes. Most dwarven armor you see these days is quite badly worn. But this piece is still perfect, after thousands of years. It also seems to have some magical properties. It should protect you from the harmful energy down in the tunnels below the city. It all but killed Brandis when he went down there. But he didn't have a full set. If you can get down there safely, let me know what you discover. Farewell. Come back if you think of any questions.
Hello there.
Okay. Anything more for you? Okay. So, question is, the only two ways to get the dwarven armor is either to kill the Rikas, which is not a good idea, or if we can pickpocket it when he sleeps. I guess this is our home then. I have no need to steal anything. Oh, there's like money everywhere here. What the heck? And he said he needed money. What the? It would be one thing I needed stuff, but the problem is I don't need anything. I have no reason to steal anything. Plus, stolen goods can only be sold to certain vendors. So that will also make you stack up on stuff. So it's only certain vendors that will buy stolen goods. It's pretty much like, you know, it's a little bit like in Oblivion. Is, you know, you can only sell stolen goods at certain vendors. And if you end up in jail, all your stolen stuff will be lost. No, though, there are, in this one, with all these mods, with this Immersive and Pure collection, there is certain gods, you know, you can pray to and get benefits from. With certain, you're not allowed to steal, for instance, to keep your benefits. And to Ratstasa, you're a gossip whore, do not lie. I'm sick of your lies. I know it's you saying lies about me. It's gossip, and I will watch you at the tavern. I can hear you lying, marking me stupid. You're a stupid forceful witch. Stop it, or I teach you a lesson. There's no easy way to say this, I'll just write it. We are finished. Looking back, it was my mistake to think that taking a forsworn bride would be an exciting thing to do. It suddenly got people talking in Whiterun. I can't tell you how many men winked and slapped me on the back. She would be a wild one, they would say. Wouldn't mind me a bit of a horsehorn. And as much as I would like to blame them, I have to lay all of the blame squarely at your feet. You flirt brazenly right in front of me. I heard the way you talk to men and women alike. I can only imagine where you disappear to at night. Take this amulet of Mara you gave me and get as far away from Whiterun as you can go. I loved you once, Samuel. Huh. Oh shit, okay. This is a dead monk we found. We can open this with steal anything. Plus, don't think you can steal anything here because stealing is, you know, a crime in this area. So if you steal anything, you will kill everybody. That's also a thing, you know. So theft and killing is a crime, so I don't know if it matters if they see you or not. Could try it out at some point and see. We can test. Quick save. Yes, as long as they don't see you, it doesn't matter. So let's see. Ulbrin's house, he cast us out. He was there, so let's see. Is he still inside? Told us to scram last time. Dear Ulrin, I know I don't tell you this enough, but you are a beautiful man. I know you hate being trapped down here, but I honestly don't mind it. As long as I'm here with you, I'm home. I love you always. My Sonny. I see. So yes, that is a bit suspicious that he has a path to the underground tunnels that is not locked. I wonder where the key to that place can be at. Okay. Let's see. What do you want?
Oh, hello. I wasn't following you.
Yeah, I saw you following me.
Oh, no, I wasn't.
Why?
I'm sorry. I told a fib. But please don't tell anyone. I don't want to get into trouble again. It's just... Sorry about that. I heard you help lots of people here. And I was hoping you might help me find something very valuable.
What are you looking for?
Well, my brother told me before he died that he had left me something very precious in a secret chest. He hid it away just for me. I've asked the others for help, but they don't help me. The Yard even wrote me this letter, but I'm not very good with words. Here, do you think you could read it for me? Tell me what it says.
Sure, buddy. Dear Dooley, writing to you in relation to your continual requests for assistance finding your brother's hidden shells containing a so-called fortune. While I'm sympathetic to your plight and the passing of your brother some years ago, I wish to impress upon you an important message. The treasure you seek does not exist. It is not my place to speculate about whether your brother might have misled you, or whether you simply misremembered his words to you. I do not propose to discuss this with you again. Further, as I have had quite a few complaints from your neighbors about you bothering them, I must ask you to stop this behavior immediately. Sincerely, Jarl Matthias.
Well, what does it say?
Read your letter and give it to him.
You did? Oh, thank you. What does it say?
The Jarl says there is no fortune and you should stop going on about it.
What? No, that can't be right. My brother, he told me. He told me he left me a fortune. He wouldn't lie to me. Why would he lie to me? You'll help me, won't you? You'll help me find it, please.
I believe you. I'll help you look for it.
Thank you. All I know is that it's hiding somewhere in the city. And you leave this rusty key. My brother gave it to me to unlock it.
Did your brother tell you anything about where it's hidden?
I can't. Sorry, I don't remember things so good.
Yeah, okay, so it's in that's locked one day and
that I have to hold my breath.
Yeah.
That's all I remember.
Okay, buddy, I'm gonna go and get it for you, okay?
Bye-bye.
Let's do that. God damn it, time flies playing this one, man. Oh shit, me. Do we have potions for this? Crap, I don't know. up there? Question is either friendly or don't think so.
Stop right there. What is this one doing here?
See your bail, I'm looking for a treasure chest.
Ah, the locked chest. Yes, we have it, but have been unable to open it. Why don't you come in and join us for dinner?
Let's questions first.
Very well, but hurry. We are hungry.
So who is we?
My siblings and I. Don't worry. We will all share in your company.
What are you doing here?
We are explorers like you. We were exploring the bottom of a great mine when we found this cave. But just as we found it, the earth shook and the mine collapsed behind us. This is our home now. We are pleased
Okay,
to
I
see
don't think
someone
they want
in
to
the flesh.
really help. Where is this place?
We are not sure. A lonely tower sitting all by itself in a forgotten pocket of the earth. It is strange, is it not?
What can you tell me about the chest?
We found it in the water down below, but we could not unlock it, so we dragged it up here. It is locked away in the lonely tower.
How long have you been down here?
So curious this one is. We have been here for years, surviving on fish and this wondrous mushroom, and whatever else we can scrounge up.
That's all the questions I have.
Good, good. This one asks many questions. Now, let us eat.
You obviously plan to eat me. Try it, I dare you.
It knows. It is smart and savage, this one. Perhaps it is safer for us to eat mushrooms again tonight. But no meat for us means no chest for you. It stays locked up tight in our tower. It walks into our lair. Quickly, lift. We just wanted to feed.
I just wanted the key. Okay. See? You just want to eat and I just wanted the key. Leave your friend alone. Yeah, so they have like, you know what? Let's see what happens if they want to fight enemies. letter from Harubal to Dooley. Ah, dear Dooley, if you're reading this or having someone you trust read it to you, it means I'm dead. I'm sorry I won't be able to look after you anymore. I want you to try really hard to remember something important. Jarl Metellus cannot be trusted. After leaving you this note, I'm going to confront him about what he has been doing in the locked room in his citadel. But do not return. It is probably because he killed me. With this note, you will find a key to the Jarl's locked room. You will have to find someone with a good heart and a good head. You are always a better judge of character than me. They will know what to do. Your brother, Harubal. Huh. Oh crap, okay. Sure, we take a few things. Why not? Okay. So, do I have a spell for, I don't think so, right? I should have bought that one with swimming speed. I only have it's the last one I have with me. I think I put the other ones away. Okay, but we still need the armor though to get down there to see what's in the bottom. We can now get in there.